Hello, I'm Danielle, a certified yoga teacher and Pilates instructor in training, and I'm going to take you through a yoga flow for the morning, for some good morning vibes. So the only thing that you'll need is 2 blocks either side of your mat, like so. If you don't have blocks, all good. If you've got like some thick books, you can use those as well. So we're just going to get started in an easy seat position. So legs crossed or legs out if that's more comfortable to you, or you can come on your knees. So from here, we are just going to put the palms either side of the body. And you're just going to begin to roll your shoulders up and down one way, fingertips to the mat. And then the other way. You can keep your eyes open, you can keep them closed, or lower your gaze. From here, right palm pressed into the mat and lift your left arm overhead. Bend at the right elbow and just begin to explore. So as you can see, I'm gently leaning up and back, and then I'm going to roll it forward. There is no rule to this, so just do what feels good for you. Remember, it's all about feeling, exploring, and connecting with your body. Right, on the other side. And you may find that there's a difference between the right and the left side of the body, which is normal. And coming back to center. And from the center, we're going to do some seated cat-cows. So if you've done any of my videos before, we've done tabletop. So chest ahead, curve the back, chin to your sternum, curve the back. Let's not curve the back, chest out in front. Curving up the back. We'll do a couple more of those. Chest forward, curve, chest forward, and curve. Now from here, we're going to come into a tabletop position. So bring the right leg back and just start going back and forth on those toes. Waking up the feet, waking up the leg, navel to spine. Shifting back and forth. Bring that right foot out to the side. Unflex the left foot so it's down. And just sink back, come up, sink back. One more time. And bring that right foot in. We're just going to do the other side. So left leg back on the toes, shifting forward and back. There's an event going on upstairs, so if you can hear noise and music, that's what it's from. So left leg out to the side, palms stretched out in front, shift the weight back, come back up, shift the weight back, arms out, back up. One more time. Bring that left leg back. Now from here, we're gonna go up into a downward facing dog. So tucking the toes under, lifting the knees off the ground, downward facing dog. And I want you to play around in downward facing dog because there's more than one variation. So heels can be lifted or they can be on the mat. You can bring in your blocks here as well. So blocks flat down, palms on those blocks for extra support, which actually feels really good. And then just move your body. You might go from right to left. You might circle your body in one direction 3 times, and then the other direction 3 times. Again, no rules. I don't like rules. I am a bit of a rebel, so please feel free to be a rebel. Just do it safely. Okay, and then from here, I'm going to remove the blocks, but keep them if you need to. And then I'm going to take my right hand and place it around my left shin. And I'm going to look out past that right leg. Bringing that right palm back and then just doing the same on the other side. Palm back. And then you're just going to step forward to the front of your mat into a forward fold. You can place your fingertips under your toes, or you can rest them on a block high up or on the side. From here, roll your way up into a mountain pose. Arms by the side, kneecaps lifted, squeezing your glutes. Navel to spine, looking ahead. Lift the arms overhead. Bend the back if that feels right. If not, stay here. Take the right hand to that right thigh and just stretch over. Coming back up to center, left hand on the left thigh, stretching over. Back to center, arms by the side, and then you're just gonna slap your hands on the side of your bum, just side to side, and it feels really, really good. So let loose, don't worry about how it looks, focus on how it's feeling for you right now. I find this one a quite fun one to do, so just have fun with it. Allowing your body to loosen up. You can open up at the feet more. Feel free to have your feet either side of the mat. And when you're ready, come back to that stillness in the center. From here, we are going to step back into a low lunge. So left leg back. You might use your blocks here. And then just shift back and forth. Low lunge splits. Free. A couple more times. My editor's going to have fun with trying to take out the music from the background. And then we're just going to do the other leg. So just hop switch. If you can, just watch me, like so. And then, same thing, stretching out that front left leg into that split position. That's 5. Now bring both of your feet to the front of your mat and just walk your feet out to the side at an angle, because we're going to come down into a malasana squat position. Elbows on the inner parts of your thighs, opening them up. Now, if that's too much, you can always lift your heels as well and place your hands on blocks like so. Or you might just decide to come down onto your knees and press back like so. So you're sitting on your heels. And we're gonna do a bit of a squat flow. So just play around, lifting the feet, again, waking up the body. And then from here, we're gonna come up, palms together, come back down into that malasana squat. Up and down. Fix my clothes. Right. 5. And down. And then from here, bring the big toes together. So your feet just together, either side, and come forward onto your knees into a nice toe squat. We're on our feet all the time. It's important to be able to wake up the toes and the feet, and then just sit back like you're sitting on your heels. We're not going to be here for too long because it is intense, and if it's too intense, release. Come back. Whew. All right, so release those toes, tap out the feet. That's something that I like to do on the ground, which really does help. And then we are going to come back to the front of the mat. We're going to come into a half butterfly pose. So left foot on the right thigh. Bring your hand to the bottom of your foot. If you don't have, if you find that you can't reach there, you can also use a belt or a strap and stay here. Unfortunately, all the straps in here have been taken, so I don't have it to show, but you would just bring the strap underneath your foot and then just bend over. And if you're upright, still good, still an awesome position. So then we're just going to switch sides. Hands underneath that left foot, down, forehead down on that knee. Come back up. And we're just going to windshield wiper the legs from one side to the next. Do, do, do. Right. 5. And then just come back. Make your way back into a tabletop position. And we're just going to circle at the hips. So circle one way 5 times in your own time. Make make your way to center once you're done. And we're gonna come up into a final downward dog. Feet tucked under, knees lifted, L-shape position. Did we do a downward facing dog before? I think we did. If not, then this is the first one. And step forward to the front of your mat. Forward fold, half forward fold, hands at the shins, fingertips to the ground. Fold forward again, blocks in if needed. Gently roll your way back up. Do whatever you want here. You can be as random as you like. And that's it. Just a super nice, gentle, easy flow. Was it? You can tell me in the comments if it wasn't. To wake yourself up in the morning. Thank you so much for watching this video and for sharing your practice with me. Please be sure to like, subscribe if you haven't yet. Thank you so much.